Welcome to Day 5 of the Changemaker's 7-day course, Creating Personal Change and Transformation, Building Habits that Support Change. Today's topic, Understanding Habits and Behavior Change. The science of habit formation. Habits are automatic behaviors that we perform with little to no conscious thought. They are formed through a process known as habit loops, which consist of three main parts. Cue or trigger is something in your environment or routine that prompts you to start the habit. This could be a time of day, location, or a specific emotion like boredom or stress. Routine or behavior is the actual habit or action you perform in response to the cue. Reward is the benefit or positive reinforcement you get from performing the habit. Rewards can be physical, like a sugar rush from eating a snack, or emotional, like a feeling of accomplishment after completing a task. The more you repeat this loop, the more ingrained the habit becomes. Over time, the brain becomes conditioned to anticipate the reward whenever the cue is present, which is why habits can be so difficult to break. Understanding this process allows you to intentionally shape your habits in a way that aligns with your goals. The role of discipline and consistency. While motivation can inspire you to start a new habit, it's discipline and consistency that will sustain it. Motivation fluctuates, but discipline is what keeps you going even when you don't feel like it. Consistency is key because habits form through repetition. Each time you perform a habit, you strengthen the neural pathways in your brain associated with that behavior. Discipline helps you stick to your habits when motivation is low. Consistency ensures that the habit becomes automatic over time. Building new habits requires a commitment to showing up regularly, even when progress feels slow or difficult. The longer you maintain consistency, the more likely it is that the habit will become second nature. Afternoon session, creating new habits. Identifying habits that align with your goals. Now that you understand how habits are formed, it's time to identify the habits that will support your long-term vision and goals. To create effective habits, they should directly contribute to the achievement of your goals. For example, if your goal is to improve your physical health, daily exercise or meal planning might be key habits. To begin, reflect on the goals you've set. What habits will help you achieve these goals? Are there daily, weekly, or monthly habits that align with your personal vision? How will these habits bring you closer to your ideal life? Once you've identified these habits, the next step is to integrate them into your routine in a way that feels manageable and sustainable. Strategies to break old habits and establish new ones. Habit stacking. Habit stacking is a strategy where you build new habits by attaching them to existing habits. By linking a new habit to a habit you already do regularly, you create a natural cue that triggers the new behavior. For example, if you want to meditate daily, you can stack it with brushing your teeth in the morning. After I brush my teeth, I will meditate for 5 minutes. Triggers. Triggers or cues are a key part of habit formation. To establish a new habit, you need to find a reliable trigger that reminds you to perform the habit. Triggers can be environmental, something in your surroundings that prompts you, like leaving your workout clothes by your bed as a trigger to exercise in the morning. Emotional, a particular feeling that prompts the habit, such as using deep breathing whenever you feel stressed. Behavioral, using one habit as a cue for another. For instance, after your morning coffee, you journal for 10 minutes. Rewards. Rewards reinforce new habits by providing positive reinforcement. Every time you complete your new habit, it's important to acknowledge your progress and celebrate small wins. This could be a feeling of accomplishment, a treat, or checking off a task on your to-do list. Over time, your brain will associate the habit with the reward, making it easier to maintain. Breaking old habits. Breaking old habits involves interrupting the habit loop by removing the cue, altering the routine, or diminishing the reward. Strategies to break old habits include avoiding triggers. Identify the cues that trigger your old habits and find ways to avoid or minimize them. Replacing the habit. Instead of trying to simply stop a habit, replace it with a healthier one. For example, if your habit is to snack when you're bored, replace it with drinking water or taking a short walk. Mindful awareness. Pay attention to the moments when you feel the urge to engage in an old habit. By bringing awareness to the habit, you can make conscious choices to act differently. Self-reflection questions. What are the key habits that have shaped my life so far? Reflect on the habits you've developed over the years. Which ones have contributed positively to your growth and which ones have held you back? What new habits will help me achieve my long-term goals? Think about your personal vision and the goals you've set. What specific habits do you need to cultivate in order to make progress toward these goals? What old habits do I need to let go of? Identify any habits that are no longer serving you. What behaviors or routines are preventing you from reaching your full potential? How can I use habit stacking to establish new behaviors? Choose a new habit you want to build and identify an existing habit you can stack it with. What current behavior can serve as a cue for the new habit? What rewards can I use to reinforce my new habits? Think about small, meaningful rewards you can give yourself each time you complete a new habit. How can you celebrate your progress? Journaling exercise. Design your new habit routine. Take 15 to 20 minutes to journal about the following prompts. Choose one habit to build. What is one habit that aligns with your goals and vision? Why is it important for your personal growth? Identify the cue and reward. What will serve as the cue or trigger for this habit? What reward will you give yourself once the habit is completed? Use habit stacking. Find an existing habit in your routine that you can stack your new habit onto. For example, after current habit, I will new habit. Break down an old habit. Choose one old habit that you want to break. Identify its cue, routine, and reward. What steps can you take to interrupt this habit loop and replace it with something healthier? Meditation, cultivating discipline and consistency in habit building. Duration 10 to 15 minutes. This meditation will help you strengthen your commitment to building new habits by cultivating discipline and consistency. Find a comfortable position. Sit or lie down in a quiet, comfortable space. Close your eyes and take a few deep breaths, inhaling deeply through your nose and exhaling fully through your mouth. Allow your body to relax. Focus on your breath. Bring your attention to your breath, letting it flow naturally. With each inhale, feel yourself drawing in focus and energy. With each exhale, release any tension or distractions. Visualize your new habit. Bring to mind one new habit you are committed to building. Visualize yourself performing this habit with ease and consistency. Picture the moments in your day when you'll practice it and see yourself completing it successfully. Embody discipline and consistency. As you continue to visualize your new habit, focus on the feelings of discipline and consistency. Repeat silently to yourself, I am disciplined and consistent. I show up for myself every day. With each repetition, feel your commitment to this new habit growing stronger. Anchor your commitment. As you inhale, imagine yourself drawing in a sense of determination and focus. As you exhale, imagine yourself releasing any resistance or doubts about your ability to maintain this habit. Closing the meditation. When you're ready, gently bring your awareness back to the present moment. Slowly open your eyes, feeling grounded in your commitment to building habits that support your goals. This 5th day of the course focuses on understanding and building habits that align with your vision for change. The lecture explains the science of habit formation, while the reflection questions guide you in identifying and creating new habits. The meditation helps you cultivate the discipline and consistency needed to maintain these habits, ensuring that they become a lasting part of your daily routine. We'll see you tomorrow, Changemakers.